Indigenous communities in Brazil are increasingly expressing their concern about the incoming administration of President-elect Jair Bolsonaro. Our correspondent in Sao Paulo, Brian Meir, brings us more on this.
Recent comments by President-elect Jair Bolsonaro have many of Brazil's 900,000 indigenous peoples worried about their future. On the northwest edge of São Paulo, the nation's largest city, lies Jaraguá State Park, and on its edge sits the nation's smallest indigenous reservation, home to some 700 members of the Guarani people. Although members of the Guarani tribe have been living in Jaraguá Forest for as long as anyone can remember, the first reservation was created there in 1978, when the federal government granted 1.7 hectares of land to the tribe. In 2010, the land was expanded to 532 hectares, but last year the state government tried to cancel the expansion and sell it off as part of a privatization scheme for the state park system. The Guarani fought back by occupying the top of Jaraguá Mountain for 3 days and blocking access to the radio and TV transmission towers, and the federal government stepped in and said they could stay. But now President-elect Jair Bolsonaro has announced that he doesn't believe indigenous reservations should even exist, and has announced that he will freeze all legal proceedings allocating new land to indigenous peoples in Brazil. As violent incidents against indigenous peoples begin to rise in Brazil, Tiago Kauá, a local tribal leader, says that the president-elect's recent comments has them worried about their safety.
The way they express their hatred against our people puts us at risk because it encourages other people to do the same, and this makes us sad and apprehensive. So today our community is living in uncertainty. With everything that he said, we worry about how people are going to behave and how his government is going to behave in talks with indigenous people, starting next year, when he officially assumes the presidency.